There's a scene in The Fellowship of the Ring that always baffled me a bit. Maybe it's the benefit of hindsight, but it seems weird to me that Frodo would put the ring on at this moment. I suppose he thought he would become invisible to the Ringwraiths. He was cornered, and so his last hope was to become invisible and somehow escape. But of course, the opposite happens. Instead of avoiding his problem, he exposes himself. He sees them and is seen by them more clearly, and gets stabbed for good measure. But Frodo's desperate move makes even more sense once you have a full understanding of what the Ring of Power really is and symbolizes. The ring is a symbol of technology itself, supplement itself, that ancient garment of skin given to mankind at the moment of the fall. After taking the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, Adam and Eve were meant to die, but through grace, God gave man technology to delay death and be able to survive outside of Eden. But the garments of skin have a duality to them. Like any supplement or technology, the ring can protect you. It covers you like clothes or like an invisibility cloak. But at the same time, we all know what it's like to become crippled by misapplied technology. Hence the strong biblical themes of the removal of the garments of skin, like Moses leaving behind his sandals as he ascends the mountain to the presence of God, and Christ hanging naked on the cross. Medication can save a sick person's life, but the same medication taken at the wrong moment or at the wrong dose becomes poison. The fact is, the ring can protect you in certain moments. It can cover your weaknesses and your frailty, like how it helped Bilbo escape Gollum's cave and extend his lifespan.
You haven't aged a day.
In our desperate moments, we have a tendency to apply technology and supplement more than what is sometimes wise or helpful because of fear. This is what Frodo was doing. He was trying to add power to himself to use against the Ringwraiths.
Why not use this ring?
But the whole point of Lord of the Rings is that we can fall into technology itself so intensely that it starts to become tyrannical and take on a life of its own. In that sense, the ring starts to look like a temptation, an addiction. It pulls us towards it so that it can swallow us, despite or because of the promise of power. Trying to use the ring against the Ringwraiths is like trying to put out a fire with fuel. They are the same nature, it just doesn't work. Just as in scripture it says you cannot defeat evil with evil, but only with good. Likewise, you cannot fix the problem of excessive use of technology with more use of technology. At a certain point, you need abstinence as the beginning of the solution. So what comes next? What solution does the movie offer? Well, Aragorn swoops in, takes on 5 Ringwraiths alone and saves Frodo. As the future king, he symbolizes human identity and centralized meaning. Of course, this is not the only solution to the Ring of Power.
This is beyond my skill to heal.
Otherwise, Aragorn would have been able to save Middle-earth alone. To ruminate on the solution of the problem of the ring, you must take the whole story and all its characters into account. But certainly, as one of the scenes where the ring came close to being captured, this scene can give us a glimpse.